Hey guys, okay, so this is kind of a random video, but as I said, I'm trying to stay positive this month. Well, obviously, I want to be positive as much as possible always, but especially with everything going on. So, I have been watching a lot of TV off and on with the quarantine. And I will say I do watch Disney movies, okay? And I do have a 6-year-old, so I do watch them with her, but sometimes even when she's asleep, I'll watch them. So I'm going to make a video about my top 10 animated, like, classic Disney movies. Some I do have in the list, though, are not, like, classic, like the older, like, technology, but they're close enough within the time frame that I included them, and I do have some honorable mentions at the end. So you guys please like this video, subscribe, and comment down below if I missed any of your favorites. I know there's so many, but I just had to make a short list of only 10. So, okay, let me go through. I'm going to just start with 10. So it's going to be, I love all these movies, but 10 is going to be like the bottom, and 1 will be saved for the end. Okay, so I'd say for number 10, Lilo and Stitch. Now that was released in the 2000s, obviously, but I think it is kind of more of like a classic Disney movie. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I did like it. The storyline is cute, but also I like the, like, graphics in it, and it's very colorful and just, like, kind of entertaining. Like, my daughter loves it even now, which is pretty awesome. So I had to include that in the list. Then I'd say next would probably be Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Now that came out, I believe, like in 2000 or right after that. So that's still pretty classic to me. Sorry guys, my throat hurts a little bit. But I love Atlantis, The Lost Empire, because of the fact that literally it's like, to me, it looks like real world things we could do now with technology, and it's just so cool to see it acted in cartoon, kind of. It kind of reminds me of like the Magic School Bus, which I was watching that the other day. Kind of weird because I thought I remembered how it was, but it's very different than what I remembered it was. Next, so for that was number 10 was Atlantis, the Lost, or no, oof. 10 was Lilo and Stitch, and 9 was Atlantis, The Lost Empire. All right, so then I'm going to say Tarzan would be 8. Now, I hate putting but that movie that low on the list. I do love it. I still watch it. It's just very depressing sometimes to watch, especially after I watched the live one. That one just freaked me out a little bit. Great acting, but still freaked me out. I like the storyline. I do like the music in it. But, yeah, I love that movie. Like, it's something I'll probably never stop watching, off and on. And my daughter likes it. She thinks it's silly. So, had to include that on the list. So, next would be number 7, which I'm going to have to say would be Aladdin, which, again, I'm shocked I'm putting him this low on the list. Well, the movie this low on the list. I love Aladdin. I love Princess Jasmine in it. The genie, like Robin Williams' voice, like all of it. I love it. I will never get sick of that movie. Just the storyline is cute too. I get there's some things that some parents are like concerned about with like lying and stuff. It's a kid's movie. It's just honestly a really entertaining movie, and it was really well done. So then number 6. This is getting tough. Okay, number 6. I'm going to go with Meet the Robinsons. Okay, so again, that is a newer movie, but still older. Less animated, I guess you could say. And I wanted, again, I didn't want to get into like Star Wars and Marvel and stuff. They're Disney too, but I wanted it to be classic Disney movies. But Meet the Robinsons, I have to give that movie credit because I remember the first time I saw it, I actually cried. It was so embarrassing. I like legitimately was crying, and I didn't even know why. It just made me so emotional. And now as a mom, especially looking at it's crazy. But yeah, I love that movie. I think it's really well, like, written, and the animation's very good too. The storyline's amazing, I think. And I think it kind of represents how it can be in real life situations for us too. So I think it's a good movie to watch, maybe. Please don't hate me though if you don't like it. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, so number 5. All right, Emperor's New Groove. Again, newer, but it's still older. My daughter loves it. Okay, hold on. I have to see if I can find these. Ignore my pajama pants. I might not be able to find them, but I'm hoping I can. Okay, so it took me a second, I'm sorry. But I could find 2 of them. I just grabbed the 2 I could find. She actually has these little figures from that movie. Because I was watching it one day just to, like, remember, like, what it was like. And I didn't know if she would like it or not. I was just seeing if she did. She loves it. And she still quotes it. She wants to watch it. She made me watch it. Oh, my gosh. Way more than I ever could imagine I would watch it. I just think it's hilarious. And it is also, like, for me, as an adult, it's entertaining because it's, like, a real life type of thing. Like, when you get too ahead of yourself or, like, forget who you are, sometimes you can get knocked down. Now, obviously, you won't get turned into a llama, but you get it. Like, I just relate to it. I think it's also really entertaining. Yzma is crazy looking, and I love it. And, again, just a great movie. Number 4. Ooh. This is tough. Okay, so number 4. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Beauty and the Beast. I love that movie. I also like the live one that Disney did more recently, but I didn't want to include that in the list. I like the storyline that somebody can be a good person underneath, like, maybe what seems like, even though he's a beast, which most people don't have hair and horns and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, you could be a good person, and it's nice. I do like the storyline. Gaston's an entertaining character, I think. Brings some like spice, I guess, to it. It's kind of weird, but no, I've always enjoyed that movie, and it's just kind of a classic. I'll never really, and I love Belle. Oh my gosh. So, and my daughter has like 7 Belle Barbie dolls, like, and for a while that's all she wanted was anything to do with Beauty and the Beast. Like, I had to get these little collectibles that were like 20 something dollars, and I think she lost all of them within the first week. But they were all like the little figures from the movie. But anyway, still, I'm glad I got it for her. But okay, so Beauty and the Beast, number 3. Now this is gonna be tough because I have 3 really good choices in front of me. Okay, so I hate myself because I want to make this number 1, but for me personally, I just don't want to, I want to make it different, but also they're all kind of tied. So for number 3, we're going to go with Lion King. That kills me. I usually would say it's my number 1. People used to call me Nala because my hair when it's long, which is exciting. I'm actually I ordered extensions from Perfect Locks, and they're curly because I'm sick of, they're just clip-ins. And I was going to do a review video on those if you guys are interested. If you're not, though, that's okay too. But just, like, I always had, like, long, like, huge curly hair, and I used to hate it, but then when I got older, I loved it. It's just sad, too, a little bit, but, I never could get sick of that movie. Like, the music in it, everything, the colors, like, the graphics, geez, like Simba and then Mufasa and Scar. Like, Scar is just a crazy character, but again, can represent how some people are in real life, unfortunately. So it's kind of a scary thing as an adult to think about that. And I don't want to encounter any scars in real life at all, ever. So this is a tough one, but I already know what I'm going to do. As I said, Lion King and these next 2 are already kind of tied for first, but here we go. Second is Little Mermaid. I love Little Mermaid. Growing up, I grew up in the South and was always in the water, and I would pretend I was Ariel, and, like, oh my gosh, like, it was crazy, kind of, like, and all my birthday parties, like, would be luau themed mainly because it was always hot, but also, like, I would just pretend I was a mermaid, and as I said, my hair was always so long, and I would, like, lay in the pool and just, like, let it float around me and feel like a mermaid, and I tried to swim like a mermaid. It was just crazy. And that's before it was even, like, a real thing. I was just weird, I guess, back then, a little bit. Still am pretty weird, though. I like the storyline, not just because it's, like, she ends up with her prince, but also because, like, sometimes, like, I think everybody can relate, maybe not, like, 100%, and I'm not saying, like, go against your family at all, but, like, sometimes we have dreams that maybe our families don't understand is a better word, or maybe some parents that don't support it, and that's okay, but, like, she actually went after something. It was silly for it to be just over a guy. I'm happy they ended up together, though, but, like, and it's a cute movie, and it's cute, but anyway, like, she went after something she really wanted, even though, some people, like, in real life will never do that, and that's why they settle and end up not happy, and it's, like, you know, I admire that they tried to portray that in the movie, too. And I love Ursula. Oh my gosh. And Sebastian is probably one of my favorites. I tried to make a drawing of him. It was horrible, so I'm working on that. And when I fix it, I will show it to you guys then. So number 1 is a movie I love so much. I've always watched it a lot. And that would be Hercules. I love the storyline. I love Greek mythology anyway. Always have. But, like, just the way, like, seeing Zeus and how, like, the way it shows Hercules coming to Earth and then, like, them watching over him and all this other stuff, and then seeing him grow up and be awkward, but then he finds his strength. It's just good. And then I love Meg. Who couldn't? Hades, obviously, is pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Not saying, again, I don't like Hades, but I'm just saying in the movie, it was a funny character. I really like the storyline because it's just, like, obviously, I've seen it probably hundreds of times now. And Audrey, my daughter's starting to love it because she, like, likes to pretend she's Meg. And I'm just like, oh, gosh, please no. Like, I hope she never dates. I know that wouldn't happen, but I'd like to wish. But no. Like, if you didn't watch it, like, the storyline is kind of twisted, and there are twists and turns in it, which is kind of, it keeps your attention going throughout the movie. I just think it's a cute movie. All these movies are cute. Okay, so that was number 1 was Hercules, and I don't regret it. All right, so my honorable mentions, though, Mulan, which I really, really love. I think the storyline's great. There's really good music, and just, like, it shows, I guess, like, I don't know how to say this, like, it's women empowerment kind of thing. Like, as I've said before, like, I think all genders should be equally empowered, though, but it is nice to see that in a, like, older movie at the time, yes. Then my second honorable mention is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. First of all, I love that movie. It's sad, though. It's a really sad movie, but I was gonna actually put it in the list, but then I thought about it and I was like, there's too many other good ones I've already thought of. Because I just thought of these because of, like, I looked through the ones I own and, like, these were the winners. But yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame. I love Esmeralda. I like the theme of it. I like the whole concept, and I kind of like how it shows, like, how scary religion can be. I'm not anti-religion, so please do not take it that way. I'm not going to, like, say my comment on that yet unless I would make a video about it. I'm very spiritual, but I don't really like the idea of the scary religion and hatred part of it. So it was interesting to see that, like, especially as a kid, I remember kind of being like, whoa, like, that was quick. But as an adult, I have an appreciation for the movie. And again, I think Esmeralda is pretty cool. So also I wanted to mention, now there's a lot of other classic Disney movies I would have put in here. I did not want to make them all Disney princess movies, though. So I went around the box. I don't know. I beat around the bush and just, like, wanted to say I didn't put as many, like, Disney princess movies in here as I would. But these are all still a solid 10, like, that I would probably pick over some of them. But still, just wanted to mention that because I do love a lot of the princess movies. For some odd reason, I really like Snow White, even though it's really creepy, like, parts of it. I remember when I was little, the dark parts with all the eyes, like, I would close my eyes and just, like, freak out. And now it's, like, funny because I love, like, watching horror movies and, like, paranormal things. But, yeah, I don't know. I used to be so scared. But, alright, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I am going to be uploading videos as regularly as possible. Again, I do have a great idea for the giveaway I'm going to do next. And I'm working on the one winner from last time that had a difficulty with that card. So we're going to get that resolved, and then I'm going to announce the next giveaway in probably one of the next 2 videos. Alright, guys, I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you soon.